This leg video you're about to see is the last video that was recorded before Lara's birth. Lara is our daughter. She's right now a little older than 2 weeks. So this will be the last older video, but I still wanted to show you guys because it's nice content. And I want to keep you guys updated on all the content. So after this video, all of the videos will be up to date because of course we're prepping for the Arnold Classic UK. This is my shape right now and we're 6 weeks out, so thank you a lot for watching, for understanding. Let me know down below what you want to see. Lots of content has already been shot, but that's recent content. And once again, don't forget to stay golden. Thank you for watching and enjoy the video. What's up guys, welcome to Vintage Genetics, where it is all about classic bodybuilding. And we are about to train some legs, but first it is time for a pre-workout. And since I am not at my own gym right now, we're going to train at Van Drunen, which is the original gym I used to train at. You've seen it quite a lot of times on this channel. You will see it in just a moment. But we are here in my mom's house, who's actually right now behind the camera. Little Dexter's here, but that's why I'm taking this, how do you call this, funnel with me. In here I put my pre-workout, so this is a very nice way to just take your powders with you without all the containers. And let's drink the pre-workout. In about half an hour we are going to train. For example, if you have a shaker cup, you can put this in the shaker cup and then it'll come out like that. Just like that. Add some more water. Let's mix it up. And usually I actually like to add a little more water to this, but this will be fine because I already drank my pre-workout shake. Now we are ready to train. Alrighty guys, we have arrived at Van Drunen, the gym. That is, of course, the original gym where I trained, where I built my beginning mass. And here's actually the daughter of the owner of the gym. And she is my sister-in-law, the girlfriend of my brother. And at the same time, she's also an IFBB pro figure. So that's very amazing to have that in the same family. And she actually just did 2 competitions. The one in Spain, which was called?
The Empro Classic.
Empro Classic, and the one I did last year myself, the Mr. Big Evolution Pro in Portugal. So her conditioning was insane. You can see it in the pictures right here. So that is something to be, that's, I know for one hand, myself, it's very difficult to achieve conditioning like this. So what is your goal for the next competition?
I asked some feedback from the judges and they said the conditioning was good, presentation was good, but I need more muscle mass. Yeah. So the thing that I'm gonna do is I build until I have enough mass on my shoulders, my back thickness, the lower back, and yeah, the total frame needs to be more massive. So that's my goal, and if I have reached that, then I'm gonna do another competition. So
yeah, I think that is the best way to go. So first as a pro, do some competitions, see where you're at, and then, only then you know what you're missing to be competitive with the top guys or the top girls. In my personal experiences, I also needed more muscle mass on some muscle groups like the legs. So I noticed at the last competition, the Olympia, that I simply did not have the fullness in the muscles I needed. And that's where you take the year off and really do an off season, build some muscle. And today we're going to do that with the leg. So let's get started on the first movement, the seated leg curl. So the big benefit of this machine compared to a laying leg curl is your stretch is a lot better. So that's what you want to emphasize here. Always start with the light weight. Do some warm-ups. Yeah. And make sure the contraction is perfect.
Glynis just coming off of her competition, which means she of course is still very low body fat. So going super heavy into the max isn't that necessary. So what you have to do is feel out the weight as she is doing and going to failure within that weight you're able to do and not what you were able to do in your logbook like a month ago or so. Alright guys, we are doing this machine. It's a new machine in this gym by Panatta. It's an awesome machine because regardless of your height, you can go all the way down without feeling the lower back. And you can really go into a full range of motion. So you gotta adjust your stance a little bit and then just go all the way down until you can't go anymore. Full range of motion all the way down, only then can you stretch the quads enough for the maximum stimulus for muscle growth. Alright guys, the next movement is going to be a unilateral movement, a leg press, and this is very good for the glutes. So the more aligned your leg is with your hip, the better it is for the glutes, so you can really drive it straight up. And I try to go as deep as possible here because that limits the amount of weight you can do, but it also maximizes the stretch in the glutes, which in turn maximizes muscle stimulus. Right guys, this one is amazing for the quads. It's a leg extension, so it's the only isolation you can truly do for the quads. And this truly targets the vastus medialis, which is the only exercise where you can fully contract that muscle, so don't skip your leg extensions. time to end the workout with the calves. And normally I actually start with the calves, but you can also end if you just put all your energy that you still have left into this exercise. So all the way down, feel stretch all the way up until the contraction. And no matter how heavy the weight becomes, you have to go through full range of motion. What kind of post-workout meal is this?
This is rice with banana and cinnamon and some chicken, bell peppers and celery.
Now that is a nice
Sweetness.
post-workout. Nice potassium from the banana, carbs, healthy vegetables, and of course the important protein.
Around the, I think, 100 grams of carbs. So
Nice. Whew. Just in case the microphone didn't record, the meal that I just had is 80 grams of cream of rice, 40 grams of whey isolate, and that's very easy, very simple. And I'm gonna drive home now, and in about 1.5 hours I'll have my basically my second real meal of the day, but the fourth moment meal of the day. And with that I mean I had a breakfast, and then I had a pre-workout shake, again the cream of rice, but then half a banana and whey isolate. After the workout, what I just said, cream of rice, whey isolate, and then I'll have an actual meal, and then have 3 more actual meals. But it's quite hot today, so I lost a lot of water, but I drank 2 liters in the workout. But anyway, let's go and drive. And yeah, it was a great workout. We're gonna do this more often with different muscle groups. Of course, it's always nice to train with a fellow professional, because not only, it doesn't matter if you're as strong as each other, the mindset is there. We both want to get to a high of a level as possible. We both live nearby, and of course she is also literally family, because she's my brother's, I'm pretty sure, permanent girlfriend. Girlfriend always sounds so immature in my opinion, because I also have Marley as my girlfriend, but we have 2 children and a house, and we have a contract about living together. But still, officially, it's a girlfriend title. Doesn't really make any sense. What do you think? Comment down below. Anyway, yeah, let's drive.
Good morning, guys. It actually is the next day, so yes, I have a post-workout shake, then the 4 more meals actually, and then I went to bed, woke up right now, and I just wanted to show you my body weight. I believe I haven't shown you guys that in a good while throughout this entire prep, so let me show you just that. So let me just stand on it, because I can't hold the camera as I'm doing this. And that's my weight right now, as you can see. But honestly, you can, I already weighed myself without the socks and the boxers, and it was 124.2. So that is the actual weight. And I've been fluctuating around this weight for like almost 2 weeks. So I went down to 123.9, then 124.8, up and down, up and down. And, you know, even though my shape is improving quite a lot, the body weight is remaining the same. Normally, this will be very good news. This literally means body recompositioning, which means losing fat, gaining muscle / fullness within the muscle cell. So that is what we want, but I do have to contend with a body weight at the end of this prep, which is, to be safe, 112 kilograms. And since I weighed around 108 on stage last Olympia, I know that's the realm I need to be in to be very conditioned. So I'm thinking we need to be around 110 kilos to be really competitive condition-wise, but also this time with the fullness that I'm known for. So that's what we're going for, but that does mean that I need to lose 14 kilos in about 10 weeks, which is obviously 1.4 kilo each week. And that's around 3 pounds. So that's kind of scary, to be honest. I trust fully in my coach, but when I used to do all of this myself, I would have lowered everything by now by a lot. But guess what? That usually results in over dieting at the end, being flat, which has happened a couple of times. Yes, conditioning is there, but not the fullness. And this time we're going for the combination of both. I have full trust in this process, but at the same time, it still is a little bit scary. Anyway, guys, thank you a whole lot for watching this video. There's a lot more content coming and it'll become more and more interesting. And also, in the last video, I asked you guys in the comments whether you wanted to see weekly live Q&A videos on the channel. And I'm asking you again in this video, if you want to see that, let me know down below and I will make it happen. And don't forget to stay golden.